Want consistent sales growth minus the burnout? There's a proven way to maintain your sales growth without increasing your stress. Now today, I'm going to show you how you can leverage remote staff to drive your sales success. We'll explore the numbers and the evidence of how they can boost your sales through increased productivity, cost-effective scaling, and more. Plus, I'll share insights about how you can leverage the lower cost of remote staff while making sure that their work passes your standards and why now is the best time to integrate them into your team. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. Why remote staff? Now, in the past few years, everyone suddenly had to work from home in their pajamas because of lockdown. And now, 5 years later, hybrid work setups have taken over. They're totally the norm. This is a time when remote staff plays a huge role, especially in sales. Now, according to Forbes Australia, companies with flexible work options saw 16% higher revenue growth versus those in stricter office policies. And this isn't just all talk. Our clients definitely felt this difference as well. So here's a quick example. The CA Marketing Group from Australia said it has been a struggle for their company over the last few years to find someone who can manage their social ads campaigns and generate consistent revenue from it as well. So we hired, onboarded, and now manage their full-time media buyer specialist, Red. CA Marketing Group now says they've seen significant change in their result from their talent. And now, if you're still not convinced, here are 3 other ways why integrating remote staff into your sales strategy is a no-brainer. Number 1, increase productivity. Now, once upon a time, Professor Nicholas Bloom from Stanford studied remote workers. His research took 2 years and he discovered that remote workers actually have an extra productivity boost and equivalent to an entire day of work. So if you're paying someone to work remotely for 5 days a week, you're actually getting a bonus day of output. Isn't that a sweet deal? Now, this extra productivity is thanks to less commuting stress, fewer interruptions during work hours, and a more personalized work environment. And for your sales team, this means making more calls, better customer interactions, and ultimately closing more deals. Now, you might be thinking, okay, the added workload, will that make my remote staff quit after a month or 2? But here's another advantage of hiring remote staff for sales. Number 2, less turnover. According to a source by Forbes, companies that embrace remote work have 25% lower employee turnover. Now, at Outsourcing Angel, where we work 100% remotely, our average tenure is actually 5 years. Some have been with the company twice as long, and we have team members from Australia, Vietnam, Sweden, the Philippines, and Indonesia. Our sales manager, for example, Heidi, is from Melbourne and has been with us for 7 years. Our clients love her and have known her for a long time, so she's now in charge of client experience. By maintaining a stable team with remote staff, you ensure continuity and consistency in customer relationships, which are vital for ongoing sales success. And if you have a high turnover, this can disrupt your sales processes. Plus, the cost of replacing someone can be up to 6 to 9 months of that employee's salary. This cost includes things like recruitment, onboarding, training expenses, and even hidden costs like project disruptions and increased workload for existing staff. That's why we specialize in matching business owners with long-term remote staff who can contribute to their bottom line. Here's what we mean by long-term. Our client, Ian Campbell, for example, has been with us for 7 years. Another client, Nina from New York, has been with her virtual staff, Annika, for over 3 years and counting. And Jenny Din from Sydney has been with her staff, Ishna, for over 2 years and counting. We get these awesome results because we don't look for shooting star employees. Now, what are shooting star employees, you ask? These are hires who seem brilliant at first, and then the next moment they're gone forever, and you're left with a bunch of unfinished tasks on your plate. Instead, we look for staff who are more like bees. They're industrious, collaborative, and consistently adding value so your business thrives. If you're also looking for remote staff who can contribute to your business long-term, kind of like Little Bee, let us know so we can find the ideal candidates for you. We'll even support you through payroll management, plus lots of perks for your chosen staff like health benefits, sponsored meetups, performance bonuses, and more. Simply go to outsourcingangel.com/discovery and have a quick chat with our strategist for free. The discovery call is actually your chance to lay it all out, all the tasks that are piling up on your to-do list, the specific goals you have for your business, how much free time and mental capacity that you want to reclaim through outsourcing, and whatever is on your mind. Now let's go to the last item on our list. Number 3, cost-effective scaling. Did you know a typical employer in the US can save an average of $11,000 per year just by having a single staff member work remotely half the time? According to the Global Workplace Analytics, these savings are actually the result of increased productivity, lower real estate costs, reduced absenteeism and turnover, and better disaster preparedness. So once you have all of those savings, what do you do with it? You can then redirect them towards sales development training and other scaling efforts to make your sales force larger and more skilled without increasing your expenses. This is exactly the essence of outsourcing to remote staff, reinvesting the savings from overhead and labor costs into critical areas like sales and employee development. Now, you might be wondering, is this really the right time to hire remote staff? You may be concerned about things like communication, maybe lack of oversight, or even the quality of work from someone who is not physically present in the office. This is exactly why it's important to blend the offshore cost effectiveness of remote workers with the local expertise of Australian agencies like us. This hybrid approach not only reduces costs, but it also maintains quality and responsiveness for your business thanks to agency experts who understand your market. They can manage and oversee remote operations on your behalf, and remote work agencies continuously improve technology and tools that make it easier to talk and work together online. This means if you work with an agency like us instead of hiring an offshore worker on your own, it's simpler than ever to exceed the ROI on your hiring investment, stay on top of tasks, and keep in touch with your team. So yes, now is absolutely the right time to hire remote staff while agencies are at the top of their game finding quality staff for you. And if you're looking for consistent revenue like our clients, we offer end-to-end outsourcing, so you can only work with the top 10% of remote talent and not worry about payroll management, providing health benefits, upskilling, and more. All you need to do is head over to outsourcingangel.com/discovery and tell us what you need to outsource right off your plate, and we'll create a tailored outsourcing plan just for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell for insights on growing your business effectively. Thanks for watching, and here's to our success. See you in the next video. Bye.